think. Who knows? It says we're live. I think we're live now. I'm using a different way of going about starting this live stream than I'm used to doing on the other channels, so I'm trying to figure it all out. But I think we're live. I think we're good. Show's live. We're good. Hope everyone is doing good. It's a late night diving. I don't know. I'm not diving. Late night chat. Late night chat. My other channel, I always go late, but I normally don't go live over here, so I don't know how that's going to go over. Tweet it out. But how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing good. Shane's Vlogs, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for coming over. I'm glad you came to visit, and thanks for subscribing. That's always appreciated. Hope you're having a good night. I said, it's always weird when I come over here. I'm used to streaming on the other channel, R5 Adventures, and I've got like a regular group of people that are always in those live streams, so I'm used to that group, and so it's like, it's just natural. I come over here and I almost kind of like feel constrained. I feel nervous. I get nervous. I don't know why. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense. But how are you doing tonight? How was your day? Do you have any plans this weekend? I'm going to try to do a yard sale tomorrow with a lot of the dumpster finds because it's kind of taking over my downstairs. New logo. It looks good. It looks good from here. It's hard to see what it says because it's small, but it looks good from here. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a yard sale tomorrow with some of the finds from the dumpster because my downstairs is just kind of getting overcrowded. I've donated stuff. I've gotten rid of some of it, and it's just getting to be too much. It's getting to be way too much. I'm just kind of too much stuff. It's overcrowding. It needs to go. So we're going to try to have a yard sale and make a little bit of money and find that stuff a new home. At least try. So what's your plans this weekend? Of course, we'll have the stream on Saturday with Gil, and I work Sunday, so it's always fun. Audio's low. Well, let me check. It could be. It very likely could be. I'll turn it up some. Is it low for everyone? Is it low for you, Shane? I'm not sure. It looks like it's where it normally is on my end, but that doesn't mean that it's not low. It could be low still. Who knows? The joy of like technology. You just don't know. And I don't want to sit on top of the microphone. Gonna watch some YouTube videos. Hey, that's always fun. But how you doing, Tom Andrews? And you're supposed to be blue. I don't know why you're not blue. You're supposed to be blue. What's up, Tom? How's Olive? Tuska DD, how you doing? Great to see you. I'm probably saying your name wrong. I'm probably saying it wrong. How are you doing? How is diving going? Because DD, I'm going to assume, I think I've watched some of your videos, so I think I'm right on this. You're a dumpster diver, right? Can't hear on your end. What is going on? You know, I'm using a different way of starting the live stream, so maybe that's part of my problem. Let me look. It might be in a different spot. Gotta love it when you, I went to go start the live how I normally start it, and it wouldn't start it. I had to go through a different way, and in doing so, it leaves me with unknowns. I'm not used to starting it this way. So it could be it could just be me in general. My mic says it's good. My mic says it's good, but let me see if maybe it's on a different microphone. It could be on a different default. So we'll double check that and make sure there isn't some sort of issue there. Settings. But thank you for letting me know. I'm going to see if I can figure out why it would be low. Gotta love it. Nothing there. I don't know why it would be low, honestly. I'm looking through everything, and it looks like we're on the right defaults and everything, so I don't know why it would be low. Unless somehow it's transferred over to, I don't know. You posted a video today. I was going to say, I thought I'd seen a video of yours, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, the DD, I'm going to assume it's dumpster dive, but I'm not sure. Okay, Shane says it's okay on his end. I don't know. Loyal Grow Show, how you doing? Great to see you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm assuming you're newer over here if you just watched 2 of the dumpster videos. The most recent ones, I don't know, like the dumpster divers, have you been having luck with dumpster diving since COVID passed? My dumpsters have just not been producing the same as they used to. It's really not. But it is what it is. I'm at least still finding some stuff, but I'm having to kind of implement other things onto the channel that I wasn't implementing before because it's just not, it's not producing. I'm still looking to see if I can figure out why the audio would be low on you. How's the audio for you, Loyal Grow Show? Because two people have said it's low, one person said it's okay. So I'm trying to figure out if it's my end, your end, or whose end it is. Andrew Fishman, it's low for you too. Huh. I don't know. It must have defaulted over to the webcam instead of my microphone. And I can't figure out where I'd go to fix that because I'm not seeing where to go. How you doing, Andrew? Hey, I'm solo on this side. I don't have a paddle tonight. You gotta be happy about that, right? Yeah, it slowed down. I've just in the last like 2 weeks started to get more stuff. Um, I just started really getting a little bit luckier again. Today I had a really good, like, fortunate haul. Hopefully I can fix it. But it was really good. So hopefully it's picking back up. That's the hope. uh, See, it's good for you. So I don't know. So maybe it could be my end. It could be other people. I don't know because a lot of people are saying it's low. So it's probably. I know Andrew knows me on the other end. So if I'm low over here, he's used to me being louder on the other side because we have two channels on R5 Adventures. I stream mostly. So it could be that, or you're just used to all those panels, Andrew. You're used to all the talking. You're trying to discern my voice amongst everyone else's. So yeah. It's a cricket, Cry-Cut cricket. Um, it's missing one of the tapes or the bands got cut, but you can get a replacement part. It is a little bit of work to fix, but you can fix it. People can turn it up there and have multiple sources, so one is not. Yeah, like I said, you're used to the loud end of the panels now, so you're like, hey, this is cool. This is cool. Yeah, it must be. It's probably that it went to the default of the microphone on the camera. I don't know why. When I went to start the live stream up over here, it would not let me just start a stream up. I had to go into the studio and set up a live stream on YouTube and then go to OBS. And when I hit go live, it was just a big old mess. So I don't know. I don't know. Um, it made me do double steps. So I don't know. Richard Strulo Music, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, I figured I'd go live over here. I didn't know how many people would come over because it is a late night, but Andrew, you know me, I go live at night. I'm a night streamer. I say during the day, I'm going to have a stream today. I'm going to do it during, I never do. I never do. I get busy with other things and I just don't feel like it. I got a 3D printer and I'm now awesome. That's fun. That is fun. I I know a lot of people around me that have the 3D printers. They've been making masks with them and stuff, but that is pretty cool. I've seen some cool things that those 3D printers make. It's crazy. So that's pretty cool. I've never tried them out, so I'm not sure. Put you on the TV and turn it. That sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. It's awesome seeing you guys. Like I said, I didn't know how many people would come in with it being late. Some divers are out diving right now. Some are in bed. I know. I know a lot of, like, Cynthia from Diving with Purpose. She's probably already in bed. Although she's surprised me a few times and hopped in at this time of night. Pain in the Roses Red, how you doing, darling? Great to see ya. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Well, I could, but what's the point? What's the point of complaining? Because it's not going to change anything. So we're just going to keep pushing on. Yeah, that would be you, Andrew. Are you gonna be making like stuff for your? Because you collect the miniatures. So you're gonna make like the Terran for the miniatures then, or you can make some fishing baits. um, we gotta go out and shoot some more fishing baits. That's something else we gotta do. Another thing of many that we have to do, but we'll get there eventually. Eventually, we'll get there. Um, yeah, exactly. What's the point of complaining? What's the point? You complain and what does it fix? You might as well just move on. Making things for my train layouts, games. Yep, sounds like I was gonna say I knew you did the miniatures. I forgot you said you did the train stuff too. So you're basically making stuff for your toys. How are things out there, Andrew? How's Canberra doing? Are you guys back on a lockdown? I know parts of Australia are back on a lockdown. Parts are back open. Bossy, I know, has said it's pretty much normal for her again, back open and normal. But then I know other people have, like Aussie Outlaw said he was going back on lockdown. So, are you back on lockdown? Are you open again? Are you just just making it? Are you finally getting out and fishing? Are you finally fishing? Yep. I don't know. Yep. Fishing. Yep. Lockdown. Yep. I don't know. You said yeah. Where's your book? You always give me a book. Where's your book? Okay. So it's pretty much normal for you. I would say it seems like most of Australia opened back up pretty normal, but then there's parts that had issues. Around here, it seems like we all started opening up, all of the United States, and it's like gradually, one by one, people started shutting down again and changing things. And I don't even know. We're going backwards again. We're going backwards. I'm more than happy at this point that I've decided to keep the kids home because I don't foresee the schools staying open. I really don't. Some schools have already backtracked. Some schools have changed it now where they want masks on the kids the whole day at school. And I get it. That's a safety precaution, safety measure. But for my kids, I don't think that's going to be very enjoyable for them, especially when these schools are almost always hot. And with Landon, I don't think he would keep a mask on all day. It might get him to stop sucking his thumb. It might get him to stop sucking his thumb. So I'd rather keep him home. Yeah, you're going into winter, aren't you? It's crazy to think you're in winter, we're in the dead of hot summer, but you guys say it's cold and it's like, it's beautiful to me. The temperatures you guys say is cold. I'm like, I wish I would keep that as my cold all year round. That could stay my temperature all year round. Like 60s, beautiful. Beautiful. Having a lot of cases, been re-locked down, but most are in very small areas and people are not at all happy about being. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't know if we will end up going in a full lockdown again because I just don't think most people would willingly lock down again. But I don't know. I don't know. Richard, what's up? How you doing? I think you put another video up the other day and I forgot to click on it. I think. I don't know. I went to go click on something. I thought it was one of your videos, and then I got busy, and I think I forgot about it. It's very possible. Very likely. uh, no, I have no clue who you are. I have no clue at all. You're a stranger. Stranger danger. Don't talk. Don't talk to him. Stranger danger. Don't get in the vehicle. Tell no. Say no. Say no to strangers. Say no to strangers. Of course, I know who you are. So I thought you put one up. I'll check it out after the stream. I can't check it out now. I thought you put one up. I'm bad. I spaced out, forgot about it. I've been busy. The boys both started up a gaming channel, Landon and Troy, so I had to help them get that all set up and get their first upload up. And then I had to get an upload up on here, and I've been busy. Cut me some slack. Stranger danger, yes, stranger danger. Never take candy from a stranger, guys. Never take candy from a stranger. But if it's in the dumpster, it's good. Grab it out of the dumpster all you want. It's good. Middle of winter, yeah, it hasn't really cold this year. Nothing totally. Yeah, every time I've seen the temperatures out by you, it's like, it's not cold at all. Yeah, I know. You hate the cold, though. You like 120 degrees. Andrew, like 120 degrees. Score! I'm still out there in a sweater, and it's great. I'm melting. 60 degrees. I'm melting. 120 degrees. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I couldn't do it. Although one of these days I'm coming out to Australia. One of these days, that is my dream vacation. I am going to Australia. Point blank, period. Gonna happen. Not gonna stop me. Sounds like here we're getting backwards in the shutdown. Yeah, I really truly do not think any government could say we're going in a full shutdown again. I don't think people would listen. They are implementing most stores. Like, there's very few stores now that are not allowing you to come in unless you have a mask on. So they're starting to implement masks now in the stores, but people are throwing a complete hissy fit about that. So I don't think they'd go into a full lockdown, though. I really don't. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not taking candy from you, but I'll take it out of the dumpster. The dumpster's safe grounds. We grab it out of that dumpster and just disinfect it. Just clean it up. Clean up the wrapper. Let it sit out for a few days. It's good to go. It's good to go. 60 degrees is rugged up in Malta. No! No! What's up, B-Lady? How you doing? How you doing? Great to see ya. But 60 degrees is beautiful. That's like shorts weather for me. Go out with some shorts and a t-shirt and just enjoy the weather. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But yeah, you don't like 60 degrees. You like 120. Yeah, they pretty much have made it to where almost everyone has to have masks on in any of the stores now by us, but I don't know. I'd rather that than a full lockdown again. A full lockdown just isn't in my cards again. I can't do it again. That took a lot of strength to get through that full lockdown where you really couldn't leave. It took a lot of strength. So I'm good with the no more lockdown. I'm good with that. Thank you, B Lady. I do appreciate it. And I apologize, guys, if the audio is not 100%. Turn up your side a little bit. I don't know, but I'm thinking when I started this live, it connected the audio to the webcam instead of my microphone. And I don't know. So just turn it up if you have to. Sorry if it's a little bit low. I tried. That's the best I can say. 60s, 40s. 40s is still nice. I like 40s. I like 50s even. I think the first time I ever met NWI Diver, the very first time I went out diving, it was like, I want to say we figured out the other day, it was like September. I think it was September, maybe October. And we went out and I meet up with her and she's got a winter coat on and like all bundled up and she's still cold. And I've got on capris and a t-shirt and she's like, it's cold. Oh no, it feels great. It feels amazing. She's like, oh, okay. They are talking that yes, they're going to be making masks, making people wear masks in the schools. My kids are getting homeschooled, so that's not, it's a null and void thing for me. Really doesn't matter. Trying to figure out they're in K-12 right now, but I'm working on getting a curriculum made up because we are planning on pulling probably within a month into a full homeschool, no K-12, no nothing. So let's see. Yeah, thanks, Richard. Thanks. Yeah, like father, like son, right? Like father, like son. NDT show, how you doing? Great to see you. I did see you sneak in, but I'm rambling. But yeah, we're doing the K-12 option, virtual public school, so they'll be home with us. But we are planning on going over to 100% homeschool, probably within a month or two. I'm trying to figure out the curriculum. I'm trying to figure all that out. So I'm not sure. Lewis M. UK, yes, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I went live, and for some reason it seems to have hooked up to the webcam. And I cannot get it to switch back to the microphone. I've been messing with it trying to figure it out, but I don't know why it switched up this time. I live stream on the other channel all the time. It never switches. So I don't know why it changed this time over to the webcam, but it's not letting me change it. So I apologize. I do apologize. But I can't seem to find where I need to go to fix this now. So, yeah, sorry. That's speakers. Okay, I'm trying to look one more time just in case I can figure it out. Because I would like to have it proper, but it's here. Let's see. Let's see. Delgado. Game cap. See, I think that's what happened. Let's see. Let's see if that helps. Tell me if that works. Tell me if it's any better. I just changed it around to another thing. There's a chance of one other thing. Tell me if that's any better. I could probably explain that probably on the other channel because I'm not putting that so much on this channel. But yeah, I can probably explain that on the other channel. That would be fine. Maybe. Yeah, it probably is. I don't know why it switched over. It just, yeah. It doesn't like me tonight, apparently. I'm trying. Normally I would go um, on the other channel and I'd go live, but I'm like, you know what? I haven't been live over here in ages. I'll come hang out over here, see who all comes in, and all that stuff. Masking sounds hard to Yeah, I don't think you can implement it with kids all day. I don't really think you could. Um, Pissed me off. I ordered an iPad 2 weeks ago. It still hasn't gotten there. Hopefully it gets there soon, Richard. That's crazy. I only got a bit of the conversation. I work with teens and tweens aspiring wannabe models, so it's impossible for them to wear. Yeah, you really can't. You can't doing that. Yeah, they're asking if our state, our area was implementing face masks in children in schools. They are starting to. Originally, they said just in the hallways and on the bus. Now, a lot of schools are starting to release that they're going to implement it in the classroom as well, so all day other than when they're eating lunch. And I just don't see how you could implement that all day with kids. I don't think it's gonna work. So we'll see. We'll see. Fishing with Elian, how you doing? Great to see you. Have you been able to go out fishing? Delivery servers are bad right now. I ordered some. Yeah, our delivery's a bit on time. They're doing good, but I could see where they might be a little bit slow. They're still catching up, I think, on that hard rush for there where everyone was ordering and no one. People are still ordering. There's still a lot of people ordering actually because a lot of people just don't want to go into stores. So that's possible. It's possible that it's just slowed down because of that. Um, Everyone that was saying the volume was low, is it any better that I switched a couple things? Because I did change a couple things, and I don't know if that fixed my issues or not. I don't know. Bossy, my girl, what's up, darling? Great to see ya. Gotta say it, smack it freaking hard, baby. You're back. My thoughts exactly. This sounds fine. Okay, I was gonna say because I know some people were saying it was low. I've messed around with a few things. I don't know if that fixed those few things. I don't know. Um, they will say take the vaccine. They all know I ain't going to work, so they will say take. Um, yeah, I'm still on the fence with that. See, we got all the Aussies coming in. We got Andrew, we got Bossy, and we got Elion in here. We got all our Aussies. Oh, and everyone's all over Bossy. Went out for a quickie. You love your quickies. Are you in for a quickie or are you in for a longie this time? Is this a quickie or an in and out? Or okay, any in and out quickie, that's the same thing. A quickie or are you out in here for a while? Oh, I can't even talk. I'm like, bleh. It's all coming out way wrong. Um, but not slow. Not slow. I'm just trying to figure out if the volume was fixed by doing what I did. I don't know. I messed around with a few settings and hopefully that fixed the volume because I don't know what happened. It's weird. It's not normally like that. It normally doesn't happen, but it did. I know you dedicated a song to Bossy because everyone loves Bossy. I love Bossy. I love my Bossy girl too. She's amazing. She's she's absolutely amazing. She's one of my originals on the channel. One of the other originals would be Andrew Fishman from the other channel. So I kind of got a nice little bond with both of them because we 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 spent a lot of time together. A lot of time. Many late night lives. Scratch and Bow on the go. What's up? I don't have Nightbot over here. You're gonna get nothing from that. Not a thing. Deadpool, what's up? How you doing? Great to see ya. All the quickies. Yeah, she loves the quickies. Quickies are her favorite. Quickies are good though, right? Quickies are good. Although I like when she hangs out longer. I like the long stays more than the quickie. But I'm happy she's here. So I'm so used to having a panel now. This is so weird. Like, I'm used to having all the panel members up here so I can stop talking for a second and someone else starts talking. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I stopped talking. I'm like, oh, it's silent. It's silent. No one's filling in for me. Someone fill in. Yes, I have an exterior mic. That's what I have in front of me. Um, and it's supposed to be linking up to that, but I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying. um, let's see. It should be the default, but it's not. I don't know. That's what it was on already. So I don't know. I don't know. Is it good? Is it good? No, maybe. I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so. Who knows? I tried. I tried. But yeah, no, I got the exterior mic and we got the mic on the camera. The only thing I can think is like the boys have been recording onto the Delgado, their games, and every time we mess around with the Delgado, it screws up my streaming. Every time. So it could be that. It could just be that. It's just the first time streaming since using that stuff, and it just, yeah. I'm sure people would be scratching their heads hearing our conversations in the middle. But okay, yes, I'm sure I've had plenty of conversations where I wouldn't doubt that people would be scratching their heads and wondering what the heck. And yeah. But no, I don't know. I'm looking to see if maybe it's on this end. Because it made me like go into when I went to go start the live, it screwed up. I don't know what happened. Sunday night, I'm going live and becoming a grow stream channel for the scratching community, but all's welcome. Scratch and Bo, you do what you think is right, but think about it. Think about it. Bringing a lot of people in for grow streams, they come in for grow streams. And if you stop those grow streams, it could change. Just think about it. Just think about it. It's a platform or an exterior device that records games. Elgato. Elgato, there you go. That's what it's called. Not the Delgado, the Elgato. 15 key. Yeah, we got the Stream Deck and the Elgato, and I don't know anything about it. I don't know nothing about it. It's just here. It's just here. But it is what it is. I'm trying to figure out this volume. It's really getting on my nerves. If it's still low on your end, it's really kind of annoying me. But I can't figure it out. So, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Scratch not tickets. It's like an extra. Andrew could probably explain it better than me. Andrew could probably explain it better than me because I really don't. I don't know much about them. It just records the gameplay so you can edit it. I guess I don't know. Now there, Andrew explained it. Thank you. But yeah, that's like I'm still getting used to it. But every time we use it, it seems to mess up my streaming. The next time I start the stream, my volume doesn't work or something doesn't work every single time, and I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. I don't know what's going on with that to cause that. It doesn't make sense to me, but it does. So I don't know what I need to do to fix that. But yeah, I'm trying to. It's probably me. It's probably me. I'll admit that it's probably me. It shows that my volume is good on here, but I've also got the volume as high as it goes, so it shows it's good, but I don't know. Do a lot of lives, but not lately. Okay, I'm just telling you out of personal experience, think about it. You do what you think is best, Bo, but out of personal experience, that's why I'm saying that. Out of concern, because yeah. full face screen to the previews of other channels and switches between screens. Yeah, but he just uses all his screens. I don't think he's got an Elgato, but he might. He might. I don't know. He's got like 50 screens. But I could be wrong here. Yes, exactly. Stupid sound problems. Richard, you know exactly what that is because you have those problems every single Monday night. Coke Collector, how you doing, Kathy? Great to see ya. There's some form for lives content, but don't ask me. Yeah, you have to watch how many lives you do versus content. You start messing around with too many live streams over your content. You have to always upload more than you go live. We screwed that up with R5. We did. We completely screwed that up. But that's why I don't really go live on this channel very often. You really gotta be careful. But yeah, it's something, yeah. Ah! I'm over here messing things up. I'm hitting things. You always have sound issues. Hey, Richard, we can't hear you. Hey, Richard, you're static. Every single time. Every single time. It never fails. You always have sound issues. But for some reason, when you start playing the guitar, your sound issues seem to disappear. It just likes your guitar playing better than you're talking, apparently. That's what it is. It likes your guitar playing. Serious gamer. He plays a lot of the old... Yeah, and Mike wants to start gaming and uploading and all that stuff, but he's not had much time to mess with it. And there's a couple issues we have to iron out, like the sound and all that stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have... Yeah, and you definitely have more videos, I think, than lives right now. I'm just saying, just be careful with it. Just be careful with it. Out of concern. Bossy comes with a guitar playing. She's like, oh, Richard's on. Okay, cool. Play a guitar. Play. Maybe that new hopefully, I hope that does help. Yeah, hopefully it does. Play Technard, I would probably stream also, but I'm... Yeah, Mike is having trouble figuring out, lo and behold, the sound. That's why I think this is probably what's going on, is because it was hooked up to the Elgato. It's just, it's the sound for some reason with that messes up, and it's not streaming the sound over like it's supposed to. So I don't know. Anytime, Richard, anytime. Scratch and Bow, much love as well. I care about ya. I care about ya. Got a lot of my regulars in here. Starting to feel a little bit more comfortable again. Like I said, I come over here and it's like I kind of get a little bit uncomfortable because I'm like, ooh, I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm on my stream that I'm used to. I'm not. I guess I'm not. Am I? I guess I could change that up. I can. I'm gonna be headless or bodiless or whatever. There we go. I forgot. We can actually change it up to be more dumpster appropriate. Yeah, that's what he's having issues with, is he's playing the game and he's trying to talk and you can't hear him talking. Yeah, you can't hear him talking, and then when you can't hear him talking, you can't hear the game, and I don't know. He's having issues with it. He's been having issues with it. He's been trying to fix that for about a month now. So that's why he hasn't done any games. The boys have been begging and begging and begging, and they finally we said, just do it. We don't care. They don't need to really talk in theirs anyway. They're just doing it for fun. They're all excited. They got like 6 subscribers each. They're excited. They got 6 subscribers. That's amazing to them. So, it's cool to them. Yes, Bossy's got a good tip, Richard. Bring that phone sideways. It'll fill up the whole screen then. Xbox to resolve that problem, it would mean I would have to... Yeah, and Andrew and no chat. Andrew couldn't do the no chat thing. You couldn't do the no chat thing. You finally got, like, the ability to join a stream at some point and talk, so one of these days, you're going to have to join the panel. It's just a necessity. One of these nights, Andrew has to come up on panel and at least say, hey. Okay? Sound good? Sounds good to me. Thanks for sharing it, Bossy. Yeah, chat. A lot of gamers chat. Most gamers, if they're live, they chat. Um, so yeah, most gamers would chat. I shared them on Twitter. Troy's is Crafty Gaming and Landon's is Blue Ninja Landon. But their first videos are shared on my Twitter yesterday. I think yesterday. I shared both of their first videos on Twitter because they're so excited and yeah. Right, he needs to come up on panel and chat with us for a bit. He's been part of my channel for how long? We need to get to say hey to Andrew. We need Bossy up there again at some point too, though. Hint, hint. I'm not that talented to figure this stuff out. I need to figure out. Yeah, it sounds like it's relatively easy to stream off the Xbox now. I've never tried, but it sounds like it's relatively easy. I'm up to. You can. Oh yeah, you're on a phone. I was gonna say you can live stream before 1,000, but yeah, you're on a phone. That definitely detours that, doesn't it? They got a couple more subscribers because of we got a lot of family channels. I can get you a couple more subscribers, Richard. My boys each got a channel. Autumn's got a channel. I've got a channel. We've got the R5, which is the family channel. And I've got my own personal channel that I originally started, and then I never really did much with it, but it's still active. So, we got a lot of channels in this house. We do. We got a lot of channels in this house. If you do not have chat, you cannot build a... Yeah, and Andrew likes to talk. He's not going to just talk to himself. He wants to be able to see everyone and talk to everyone, and that's why he hangs out with me. On Twitch. They're on YouTube. Both the boys have YouTube channels. They wanted YouTube. They're big YouTubers, so they're like, we got a YouTube channel now. So they're all excited. They're all excited about it. I'll send you Andrew, because you're on my email. I'll send them to you. I know you'd probably love to go check out their channel, so I'll send them to you in email. Autumn might be starting another channel. I did bring up that diving aspect to her, Bossy, and she might be starting a channel for dumpster diving as well, since she's almost always with me. So let her record her take of the dumpster dive. At first she's like, Mom, you're the one diving. Why would I record you and put you on my channel? I'm like, well, I feel loved. I feel so loved. Why would I record you and put you on my channel? Well, because you love me. Maybe that's why. You love me. But no, she will probably she's thinking of bringing her own camera, recording her own take, and I said, you end up diving now too. I look over and you're half in the dumpster, so you can dive too, and you can get your own videos. She might start taking my videos. But she might be starting up a channel that's for dumpster diving as well. I'm gonna ask, as I do not. Yes, I will email it to you after the stream, Andrew. I'll send you both their channels. Because yeah, I know the Crafty Gaming, not knowing that is a relatively popular name. It's not easy to find that channel. Blue Ninja Landon is easy to find, but Crafty Gaming is not so easy to find. But that's what he wanted to call it because he likes crafts, and it's a Minecraft game mostly that he's playing. So it's Crafty Gaming. Oh, that's creative, right? Yeah, until you realize it's a very popular name. But hey, it's all good. Yeah, she really was back and forth, and I think that's the whole reason she went for Bossy. I'm like, Bossy says it would be a really good idea and she would support you. She's like, Bossy said? Bossy? I'm like, yeah, Bossy. She's like, okay, maybe that's a good idea then, Ma. See how they are. See how they are. It's Bob says it. Oh, no. Bossy says it. Okay, sure. That sounds great. Well, wonderful idea. I'm loved. Yeah, I know you haven't been out fishing, so there's been no Andrew videos, which means no R5 baits getting shown off in videos. It's sad. It's sad, Andrew. The Crafty Gaming, his avatar is like the Minecraft zombie dude. You found it easily? Wow. Because I know I couldn't search it easily. My miniatures and 3D printing and disasters. Eventually make videos when I can't call fishing. Hey, that's an idea. That is an idea. Bossy does not dive. Bossy needs to muster up some courage and go check inside some bins. But Bossy does not dive. Now, if she was near me, she said she would be my partner in crime, gladly. I wish she was near me. She could be my partner in crime. How do you like... Andrew, check out Richard's video, or Richard's channel. He's a pretty good singer there. He sings very well. He's got some very good music and stuff, and check it out. I think you'd enjoy his channel. I think you'd enjoy him. He's a good kid. Into water only. She's got to muster up some courage. Picture Bossy from her voice as someone who sits on her poolside tanning chair with cucumbers over her eyes. You're picturing a Bossy that most would picture, but she's a cheeky individual. She's not just the one sitting there at her poolside. She'd probably beat you up for saying that. I finally got my new laptop I can upload. Awesome, Elian. So, yeah, I don't think you've uploaded much lately, have you? Just ordered my first printer. I've been collecting patterns. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you do with that. I can't wait to see what you do with that. Exactly. Bossy's like, nope, 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 nope. How long does it take for... I was going to say. I didn't see it. It doesn't take long, does it, Bossy? It doesn't take long. Thank you, my doll. It really does not... I see that now. But yeah, it doesn't take long. New channel going live, and you got the bridge folks coming out. It doesn't take long. Oh, not a problem, Richard. Like I said, I can see Andrew enjoying your channel. I'm telling him to go ahead and check it out. Anyone, go check it out. He's got some good music. He's an awesome kid. He's trying to grow that channel so he can actually live stream and stuff. But he's got a good voice. He's got a good voice. Plays the guitar very good. Yeah. I'd be careful with using Prism, NDT. I would be careful because with the guidelines that YouTube set forth, you're not supposed to be streaming without that 1,000. So it's, yeah, you're taking a risk if you start streaming with outside sources that they could shut your whole channel down. So I would be careful. I would be careful. Given if they allowed fishing, they would have to either allow other activity. Fishing is easily socially distanced. You don't fish on top of people. Usually that's common courtesy. You don't fish right next to someone. So common courtesy would say that you're going to socially distance while you fish. I don't know. Probably. You know it, Bossy. You know it. I will be using it for printing, Taryn for... Yeah, I'm going to say... Andrew's over here saying what he's doing. I already read that earlier. Yeah, I'd just be careful because with them putting it forth where you had to have 1,000 subscribers to live stream off of a phone, if you use a workaround to live stream, you are running that risk of getting your whole channel terminated because of it. So I would be very cautious. It's up to you, but just be cautious. That's how they are for me. No, actually, I've been the one catching the fish lately. Do you design your own stuff? You and Elian are talking. I'm like, do I design my own stuff? Yeah, our fishing baits, that's our stuff, right? But no, I don't get that. Like, you'd think with fishing, you're typically socially distanced and all that. That would still be considered a workaround. Like, because the rules are stating you have to have 1,000 subscribers to stream off your phone. So any of those other programs to stream off your phone, it's a workaround to get around that no phone stream thing. I just would be careful. I would be careful. Any ideas for printing your shirts? If you go through Teesprings, you can have, Teesprings will print for the 13 or whatever, and then you can add $2 on, so you make $2 per shirt, or whatever you want to add. You could go that route, and it costs you nothing up front. That's what I would personally do. That's the easiest way to do it. Cynthia, how you doing, darling? Dine with Purpose, what's up? How you doing? I said you were probably sleeping at the beginning of this live stream, but lately you've been doing these late night dives. What's up with that, girl? What's up with that? How you doing, darling? And some other princess. Diving with purpose. How nice to see you. And they keep contradicting previous best advice. Yeah, I think a lot of us are ready to kind of move on with our life. um, you know, I'm back and forth because I do have Landon who's got the compromised immune system, so I have to be careful with him. But at the same time, I'm kind of, I'm feeling that way too. She's probably sleeping. She's probably sleeping. I said in the group chat, I'm like, hey, do I go live or do I not go live? I think she went back to bed. Probably. And I don't want to wake her up. What about Cafe Press? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know you can get through Teesprings relatively cheap, and it's just the easiest way to do it. You don't have to. You're not. There's no. Well, they're the middleman. You don't have to do anything. That people pay them. You can get a payout. All said and done, no issues. And sure as hell, I'm not getting some rushed out vaccines. Yes, and yeah, I've kind of said that myself. I am not okay with a rush vaccine. I'm not. It's just it's not safe to me. Rachel loves Disney. How you doing? Great to see ya. You met me on Bloods. Yeah, that's an interesting stream at times. Premier Hell, what's up? How you doing? How the kittens doing? They growing? They still blocking your fridge? Thinking about buying a shirt press? Yeah, I found a Cricut and a shirt press today in the dumpster. Now I gotta try to fix them both. That's what I gotta try to do, is try to fix them both. Girl, I'm up trying to get the last of my daughter's bridal shower stuff together for tomorrow. It's tomorrow? I had balloons I was gonna send you. I've been procrastinating. I had a couple bridal shower balloons. I thought, oh, I'll send those to Cynthia. Perfect. I procrastinated too much. Ribonucleic acid, the building blocks of DNA, but a single strand, not a double. You're talking all technical here, Andrew. All technical. The vaccines they are proposing make genetic. Yeah, and I've not done a lot of research. Richard, the press I'll probably keep if I can get it working, and it depends on if I can get the Cricut working. If I can get that Cricut good and running and good, I know NWI said she might be interested. Aside from that, then it would be up for sale probably. So if NWI said no, then maybe, if I can fix it. There's just one band or one ribbon that needs to get replaced, and that ribbon, or that the belt, I guess it's considered, I can buy it and I can replace it. It's a task. It's a task. So then it should be good. So we'll see. Yes, it's been a nice internet vacation. Yeah, you have been off for a while there, Premier. Kitty cat. That's everywhere. Eliane, I think, yeah, everywhere's having issues. Nipples. Bossy Mrs. Nipples. Trackers on them. It's okay. Yeah, I literally was going to send them, and I kept on putting it off, and now you say that. I'm like, oh, crap. Crap. Happy belated birthday, Eliane. Happy belated birthday. Did your mom make an awesome cake again? That cake she made last year was really, really awesome. Yeah, I'll let you know. Like, I know NWI said she might be interested. I'm probably gonna look into getting that belt and trying to replace it. It's just getting my guts up to do it, because I know I can do it, but it's gonna be a task. It's. I watched a video on it today. It's gonna be a task. Happy birthday and congrats on that. I've been saying we need a wall on the southern border for 30 years. Trump borrowed the idea. Watch where you say that, Andrew. Watch where you say that. I live in Egypt now. No, you don't. Nipples does not live in Egypt now. How you doing, Premier? How the kids doing? How the kittens? How's everything going? We've missed seeing ya. We've missed seeing ya. Although I haven't been on much hanging out in many streams lately. But we have missed ya. 90% of people. Well, in our area, pretty much every store has implemented that you have to wear a mask to go in. So it's pretty much to the point now where a mask it's no longer a maskless society. You're all in masks. At one point, you couldn't go in a bank with a mask on. Now it's encouraged. Go in the bank with a mask on. It's strange. It's just strange. Yeah, the stupid protests. Yeah, well, I'm sure we can kind of say the same thing here. All those protests happened, and then numbers started climbing. But they started blaming other things for why the numbers started climbing. I have a feeling the protests had a very big hand in it. Have a good night, Richard. Yeah, I'll let you know with the cricket. I have to see what all it says, or what all I can do with it, and then see what NWI says, because I know she said she might be interested. That was an awesome score. I was excited about that, and I just got to try to fix it. And I hope Mike can fix the press. Like, I got to figure out how we can open it up, because he said he's probably going to have to open it up, but there's no screws to open it up. So we have to figure out how we can open it up so we can get to the wires so that we can rewire it, basically. Yeah, I hadn't really done much in about a week, and I haven't done a very good job of the declutter either. I'm doing a yard sale tomorrow. I'm hoping that that will help get rid of most of the dumpster diving horde, because it needs to go away. Yeah, they said the protest didn't cause it, which I have a hard time believing that, because like the protest happened and all the numbers started going up, 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 up. I have a hard time believing that all the thousands of people gathering in areas didn't cause a rise. I was gonna say, what does L stand for? Because all the Aussies are like, congratulations on the L's. I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, what does that mean? Um, Congratulations, Elian. That's pretty exciting, though. Now that I know what it is, that's pretty exciting. Yeah, that's awesome. Diamond Purpose. I hope the wedding shower goes amazing. I hope it's enjoyable. Make the best of it with this wonderful time that we're all still dealing with. Let me join the. Will you be joining the DD? Okay, elaborate the DDA. Is that the one that Angie's planning on doing? I have to go back and watch that stream, I guess, to kind of be filled in on everything. Or I'll call you or something, or maybe have Angie call me, have you give her my number, and I'll figure out what's going on. I know we got the stuff going on. Did Julie talk to you, Cynthia? I know we got stuff going on between me, Julie, NWI, and it's supposed to include you as well. I don't know what's all going on with the Angie one. I would gladly join, I think. Let me know what it's all about. Good night, Richard. I will definitely go watch the one you already uploaded and watch for the one tomorrow. Can't you get another one less than 1 year owning? Get another what? Get another what? I don't know what you're saying. Come to your yard sales. I love them. Yeah, I'm gonna tomorrow. It's like all new stuff. It's pretty much all the stuff I got from the dumpsters. It's all got tags on it. It's basically $1 across the board. Just I want to get the stuff out of here, make a little bit of money, and just get it out. On a machine, and they canceled my order and kicked me out of the store. It's evil. when $1 a bag. Yeah, it's nuts. Place for cards will spread it. Rampage should be. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. Like, oh, well, you're spreading it because you went to the bowling alley. What about the 1,000 people shoulder to shoulder the other day? Like, huh? Want me to design something for you? 3D print chalk. You can't call. Yeah. She was supposed to reach out to you. I guess I can reach out to you because me and her, we have a collab coming out on Monday that's mine and dumpster. Yes, pretty much. Dumpster Divers Anonymous. I'm starting to feel like a hoarder. It needs to be fixed. It's getting bad. But I didn't know if you were talking like a collab that you guys are all doing. I don't know. But there is one that like me and Julie have one for Monday that we were doing a collab between the two of us. That's getting released on Monday. But we have another month-by-month plan that we are going to include the four of us and possibly eventually branch out to more dumpster divers to be included into it. And it's like a video series we came up with. that we think would be a lot of fun to do with some divers, and you and NWI were the other two we are going to bring into it for now, and then like I said, we might start branching out once we kind of see. But I can always call you tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. You don't have. I have. How did that work out? I don't know, Diving with Purpose. How did that work out? I have a direct line to Julie. You don't, and you've been talking to her longer than me. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. The more I learn, the more confused I get, but it should all become clear when I can do it practically, not just in there. Are you talking about the printer? I'm sure it's the printer. I'm sure it's the printer. Yeah, the printer. You guys are talking about the printers. Talk on. The more I learn, the deeper the rabbit hole. I would like to know where your favorite store is. Dumpster. My favorite store, it varies. It depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm going off of my favorite store where I've gotten like my favorite finds, it would probably be Aldi's. I really like Aldi's. I've gotten a lot of really cool finds out of Aldi's. As crazy as that sounds. My favorite as far as my most consistent scores, I like Bath and Body Works too if I can get good finds like lotion and stuff because my daughter loves that. But my best like consistent scoring place has probably been Big Lots. I get a good consistent score of both food items and large ticket items. I do like Big Lots a lot. Yes, I've been caught. I was caught at Ulta once, and they basically told me this is illegal. You need to leave, and we'll call the cops. You just leave. No arguments. You just leave. I was caught at Bath and Body Works. They too said, hey, it's illegal. You need to leave. Okay, I just left. Oh, we'll call the cops. Yeah, a cop just went by 10 minutes ago. They don't care. I've had cops come up on me. Usually all they ask is, oh, what you doing? Digging for treasures? Treasures in the garbage? Yeah. Okay, have fun. And they just keep on going. They don't really care. Now, I did get caught recently. I have a video up at Big Lots. And I was climbing into the dumpster when they walked down. My daughter's like, there's people. And I'm like, what? She's like, there's people. And I look over. I'm like, oh, hi. And he's just like, hey. And I left. I came back. He comes back out to throw garbage out. Like, it was almost an hour later. I'm like, really? And I'm like, do you care if I continue? He's like, as long as I'm not out here, I don't care. So he didn't care. But yeah, it depends. Most stores are going to tell you to leave. Some people are going to tell you it's illegal and they'll call the cops. As long as your state it's legal in and there's no trespassing on your bins and they weren't locked and you didn't pick the lock or whatever, you're fine. You just have to leave. Don't argue, don't fight, don't say there's no trespassing, because you say that, that's when they put something on their dumpsters. So don't ever argue. Just leave. Just leave. Yeah, Premier, I agree there. I know you talked to Mom the eBayer. We've all got our people. We've all got our people, but yeah, I'll give you a call tomorrow and kind of fill you in on that since she hadn't talked to you. Yeah, I had a really good score for Halloween last year. That was a couple of good scores, but one really, really good score. B-Lady, no China. I'm looking through now trying to catch back up on comments. Send it. Yeah, hopefully you get it in a timely manner, Andrew. Hopefully. But it was about half of what I'd pay for the. Yeah. Well, you're in Australia after all, Andrew. Australia's not cheap. Yeah, I just saw that. I just saw that. Let's see if I can. He is actually on the other channel, Bossy. He is. See, I had a lot of moderators preset from the other channel over here. And yeah, I'm sure there's going to be more over here once I kind of get more situated over here if I go live. I don't go live often. And Andrew's just talking away about the printer. Instead of fishing, we're talking about printers tonight. All kinds of printers. Just search the dumpsters, Andrew. Maybe you'll find it. Yeah, Are you like, is school opting for e-learning, or are you opting for e-learning, Premier? I know here we could go to school, we could go to regular school, or we could do e-learning. I'm opting to homeschool. I'm opting to not send the kids. Um, it's just it's not only like the virus per se for me, but there's a lot of other things going on, as well within the school that is stopping me from sending them to school. So I'm trying to figure everything out, and it's a work in progress. I'm looking up pricing of material now for the different coursework, trying to figure out what grade level the kids are working at, because the schools, what I find in the schools compared to the homeschooling books when I'm looking them up, is the schools are not teaching at the same level. When they say fifth grade at the school, it's actually fourth grade in the homeschooling books. So I'm seeing there's not a matchup as far as the grade levels go, and it's also like the school tends to push kids on before they actually have mastered a topic. So are they really at a fifth grade level, or are they at a third grade level because they never mastered anything? So I'm trying to figure that out on what level they should be learning at to try to actually teach them, so we can move it along like to where they understand. I'm seeing like Autumn would be going into eighth this year, and it looks like she's more at a seventh grade math. And it looks like Landon and Troy are both at like a third grade math. No, a second grade math. It seems that Landon and Troy are both at a second grade math. So I'm trying to figure that out and figure out all the costs and all that stuff and figure out what I need to order. They're starting out with K-12, so that way I don't have to worry about trying to rush into it. But I want to transfer over to full-on homeschool, so it's figuring that out. No, I'm not going through the school at all. Avoiding the school at all costs. Done with the school. I'd be traditional homeschooling. I'd be fully out of the school district once I do that. Indiana's a very open homeschool state, and that's what we're doing. NDT, have a good night. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. It's always appreciated. Um, no, we are not going through the school right now. Like I said, we're with K-12, where all supplies are supplied to you. The problem with K-12 is there's no freedom in it. It is an online public school, so there's still going to be quite a few hours spent online that you have to be on the computer in an online virtual classroom. Um, and I don't know if I want to go that route per se. I would like a little more freedom, and I also think that we could progress, especially Landon, more if we were able to actually work with him with the coursework he's at and gradually move him up. He's definitely, he's sixth grade and he's more at a second grade level. The schools have not done anything to progress him. They were going towards a certificate of completion, and they have not challenged him at all. There's been no challenging. So we really need to try to advance him at all costs. No, not necessarily, B Lady. I want to make sure they're learning up to par as far as like the English and the math goes. Trying to keep them more on track with what the kind of what the school system is teaching, but like other subjects, I know we can veer away a little bit. Like instead of straight science, we could do zoology for science, so we can do something that's more at their interest level. So I'm just doing a lot of research right now. A lot of research, figuring out what I need to buy, what I need to get. Um, so hopefully we can step into this within the next month or two. It's overwhelming. It is overwhelming because it's a huge step that I never thought I was going to take. I never thought we would take a route of homeschool. Um, so it's taken some courage on my end, and I'm not sure I have it fully, but we're trying. I re-entered school. I was in year 9 and doing middle year 10 work. Yeah, and that's it's. It seems when you homeschool, you advance faster. But my kids right now, none of them are at grade level from what I can see. None of them. But Landon is so far behind. And not even the advanced classes I was acing because I was done the work before. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking, Andrew. Um, Troy is really getting into the history stuff. So I'm looking into like more of a third grade level reading of like nonfiction history. Like, he was really intrigued by, like, the Black Plague and the guillotine and, like, some of the old history and things that had been used in the past and done in the past. He was very intrigued by that. So I want to try to find some books that are more geared towards, like, a third grade reading level on that, for him to work on and to like have his extra reading kind of. And I need to figure out. So for starters, from what I've heard from all homeschoolers, is you obviously want to instantly get into a math and you want to get into some sort of reading, language arts. But because all of them struggle with spelling and they're all behind with reading, they've been saying go with like a phonics. And the phonics, even if it's easy at the beginning, move through all the phonics stages and it'll definitely improve their spelling and their reading. So I'm researching all of this. I'm really, it's a lot. It's a lot. And yeah, Andrew, exactly. Um, Landon would be sixth grade. Landon would be sixth grade, but he's more at like a second grade level. Yeah, and all of them, like Autumn is reading a little below her grade level. Troy's reading close to his grade level. Landon he's like first, second grade. Yeah. Those at the back of the pack, so those who are trying to advance faster are held back to the level. Yeah, and that's true too, Andrew. That's true too. Like I said, it's been just a lot of research, a lot of looking into things. I'm a little bit nervous, but it's got to be done. It's better for them. It's better for them going that route than what they've been going on. So that's what our current plan is. I don't know. It's a bit scary. I never would have thought I'd be going this route, but it is a bit scary. But yeah, I'm just doing a lot of research right now and figuring out what the cost is going to be. Because yeah, because I'm cutting back my ability to work by doing what we're doing. So we gotta rely on what Mike's income is. So we might have to buy little by little. Just might have to go that route for now. I did find, I think, the math curriculum we're going to go with, and that's not horribly priced. Um, and Landon and Troy seem to be at the same level of math, so we can kind of buy one set and work with that one set with both of them. So, it is what it is. I'm just functioning. Regular all the class lessons, flashcards, and other. Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to push more reading on all of them. Really, that's what I've been trying to do. He was in the sixth grade, but he was in a high a extra intensive special ed classroom. So he was in sixth grade, but he didn't learn at a sixth grade level. But when they're in special ed, they don't hold them back. They just keep advancing them regardless. Yeah, that makes sense, Andrew. That makes sense. But yeah, with special ed, they don't hold kids back. Typically, they advance them regardless of how far behind they are. So yeah, they were advancing him even though he was definitely not at par. Um, yeah, I can't see what was said. So, but yeah, no, it's yeah, it's just a process right now because it's realizing how far behind they were and also seeing all the different coursework getting put out there. It's a bit overwhelming. Yeah, and I know there's the free online assessments. There's a lot of different places to go. They're also going to be doing an assessment through K-12, which helps. When they sign up through K-12, they have to take an assessment quiz. So they will assess their reading level, their math level, everything else. And since I'm keeping them in that for at least a month, that will help me with the planning aspect too. So that is another reason why I'm kind of waiting it out right now. I'd like to get those assessments to know where we're at. Yeah. Now that we've veered onto the subject of homeschooling and K-12 and e-learning in school, and yeah. My finger itches. watches. So, yeah, well, they will hold them back. They will, but they don't typically. Autumn is, like I said, she's pretty far behind what she should be as well. They don't hold them back very often. They push them on and push them on and push them on, and these kids just they're not ready. They're not ready for it. It's ridiculous. Literacy and non-literacy. I was reading Lord of the Rings when I was 9 because my parents encouraged. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I was a reader. I loved to read. I was above my levels. I loved books. My three, I swear, none of them like to read. They're all like, "We gotta what? I don't want to read." I don't know what happened to them. They fell far from this tree because I loved to read, and my kids are like, it's good, it's cool. We don't need to. We don't want to. I don't know. That apple fell far from the tree apparently, but I couldn't explain why. I wouldn't know why. It's just what it is. I try to encourage it. I definitely do encourage it, but I don't know. I was being ordered. So yeah, kids taught phonic. I reckon. Um, kind of both. They're kind of taught both ways, Andrew. They're taught how to sound out words, but then they have their I forget what they're called, but they have their words that they're supposed to memorize. Um, so yeah, they're taught technically both ways. Lots of literacy comprehension, which is very important. Yes, I'm a licensed. Yeah, and I think that I think we can turn things around. It's gonna be work. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. Um, but it is what it is, I guess. we we can't change it, can we? Um, I think we will eventually figure it out, though. It's just gonna take time. Cool. I was making sure of something. That's comprehension with that. You can type just fine, Andrew. Maybe. Yeah. They huh? Love the swing in your yard. Are you talking about my? Did you switch over to the playlist? That was a dumpster find. It's comfortable as long as the sun's not shining in your face at all. Like it's shining in my face half the time when I sit in it. Um, the husky likes it. The husky swings on it all the time. Yeah, that's what they're called, sight words. I'm like, what the heck are they called? Sight words. Yes, sight words. Yes, sight words are not supposed to be sounded out, and yeah. Yeah, NWI scored massive on yard furniture because R5 couldn't grab it because I had kids with me. So I told NWI, and she got an awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. I figured that. I'm like, my swing and my. Where's Bossy at? Is she in my backyard? I'd be out there in 10 seconds, Bossy. No, yeah, it is comfortable. It is comfortable. The kids learned the phonetic alphabet from me before they started school and got confused when they had to learn the ABC. Yeah. Um, they've never. I don't think they've ever learned the phonetic. I don't know. Um, but they can they do learn how to sound out words, but then they have those sight words, and those sight words. I guess I understand the point of it, but they're kind of stupid. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about those. Yeah, I know every word can be sounded out, but they take sight words like the and is and um bat and like the simple words, and those aren't supposed to be sounded out. Those are sight words they're supposed to memorize. It's stupid, but yeah. I can't remember all of them, but like I know is one of them, and is one of them. A lot of the common used words. Um, so yeah, yeah, yeah. There's all different levels to it, and you're not supposed to sound them out. It's supposed to be memorized in the memory. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that by keeping the kids home this year, we can advance them. We can get them where they're supposed to be. That's my hope. We can hope for that. We'll find out. I'm a bit nervous. I know, Andrew, but that's not how they teach them here. That's not how they teach them here. They teach them sound out, and it's stupid. It's stupid. That's just how they do it. They make it harder than it needs to be. I think. Um, yeah, they make it harder than it needs to be. I got a spot that I got a blister from trying to start the edger. God, that sounds stupid. I gave myself a blister trying to start the edger, but yeah, it itches. It itches like no other because it's healing. It itches. There's nothing called sight words. There were vowel consonants and rules. Yes, and that's how I learned too, Andrew. But they changed everything. Now we have Common Core math and all these stupid rules that make life so hard. I can't. I don't understand 90% of their rules. 90% of their rules are just so confusing. It's not even funny. But yeah, now yeah. The idea was to equip kids with the ability to read any word. Well, and that would be the better way to equip them, but now they go, no, this is a sight word. You've got to remember it by sight. No sounding, by looking at it and knowing the sight word. It I think they put too much pressure on the kids to like memorize instead of actually learning how to do the stuff. They're memorizing how to do the stuff. And I think that's just kind of stupid. I don't think that's the answer to it, but that's what they do. It's memorize instead of actually sitting down and trying to learn what you're doing. So I don't know. I don't know. I probably won't stay live too much longer over here. Like I said, I figured I'd see who was all up, jump over here, have a live stream. This channel is obviously not my live stream channel. It's not. Um, but I figured it was worth having a stream over here just to see what was going on. To see what was going on. It's more of a daytime stream. I think would do better over here, but I didn't feel like going live during the day. I have other things to do during the day. Night times when I'm up all night doing nothing. Those words were. Yeah, the thing is that the words and language, the context is not something that built onto flashcards. Yeah, yeah, I'll figure it out. It's overwhelming right now because I just it's getting out of that mind frame. Public school drills into you this idea of what school is supposed to look like. And now I'm trying to veer away from that idea and formulate it into the way that I think it should look or that seems to be the appropriate way for it to look. Not to say that that's the appropriate way, but it's just trying to change my mind frame. Everyone's got all this faith in me. Except for me. Everyone else has faith in me. It's changing my mind frame right now. It's trying to realize that what was painted for what school was supposed to look like, that picture that was painted in my mind for the last 10 years or whatever, is not necessarily how school is supposed to look. It's trying to change my mind frame, and that's not easy. It's not easy, but we'll get there. We'll get there, I'm sure. People were rearing kids for hundreds of thousands of years before schooling became. Yes, I know, Andrew, but we've been raised in a different society. Now school's a commonplace thing, and we've all been taught that school looks one way, and I can't teach school the one way that it's appears in your mind now. The way that they've taught it to be, I just can't teach school that way. So it's retraining my mind, and that's not an easy task. You don't see the inner workings of my mind. Like, it's not an easy task to retrain my mind. My mind thinks in a completely different way. So it's retraining my mind. Just trying to figure out the meaning of words. See, Australia seems to be more on track of actually teaching the kids what a word means and how to spell it and everything else. We don't teach that. Hey, your word is that. What does that mean? I don't care. Just spell it. Your word is there, but we're going to have there in all three senses, like there, and there. I don't really tell you what it means, but just know all the spellings. Yeah, pretty much, B-Lady. Pretty much. But I do think I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Try to get a couple things done tonight before I end up trying to go to bed. I doubt I'm going to bed anytime soon. But I can't talk. I appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out. It was great seeing you guys. It was great hanging out with you guys. For those that are on R5 Adventures, we will be live, me and Gil, tomorrow night on R5 Adventures and Gil Skills Live. So come hang out over there. We'd love to see you guys. Otherwise, we will talk to you later. Have a good night. Have a good day, Andrew, because it's daytime for you. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. I'm waiting for it to catch up at least to make sure everyone saw. I don't want to just end the stream right after saying goodbye, and you guys haven't even said goodbye yet, so I don't know. But it was great seeing you guys. Thanks for being here.